Tyler here with GP Knives, and we're back again for the Week 40 weekly update. We'll start out this week with a quick look at the Spyderco Caribbean. And this knife has been out for a while. It is a Salt series knife with an LC200N blade, which is a highly corrosion-resistant aerospace grade ball bearing steel. You get a full flat grind, and this comes in leaf-shaped and sheepsfoot in both plain and serrated. You got yellow and black G10 handle scales, compression lock mechanism, and reversible titanium pocket clip. And we're looking at this one because they've made an upgrade to black PVD coated stainless steel hardware. And this is to further increase the corrosion resistance of this knife. So we have these available in the plain edge, leaf shaped, and sheepsfoot. And we'll be seeing those in the serrated models as well. Another restock is the fully black DLC coated Jimbo 2, S30V, and black G10. You got black DLC on the blade, hardware, and the liner. And as you can see, the full liner is coated except for where the liner makes contact with the tang of the blade. So very discreet carry and use. This is a Michael Janich design and was designed as a defensive tool for Marshall Blade Concepts. You've got a nice space on the spine of the blade for thumb pressure. And of course, again, that compression lock mechanism. And you'll see that the overall size of the knife when closed is very close to that of the Delica and Native. So this was designed for daily carry and works well as a utility folder as well. With the hollow ground Wharncliffe blade, this knife slices very well while still being quite robust. And speaking of restock, we have the K390 Delica back in stock. K390 is a tool steel with very high wear resistance, so it's going to hold an edge quite well against abrasive materials. It is going to make sharpening more difficult. The overall toughness of this steel is good for the level of wear resistance, and it has some corrosion resistance for a tool steel, but will readily patina and corrode without proper maintenance. And we've got the K390 models in everything from the EDC favored Delica to the more compact Dragonfly, and then the EDC keychain size Man Bug, and the even smaller Ladybug. So excellent options for daily carry if you like a knife that is going to have extreme edge retention and corrosion resistance isn't too much of an issue. Here on the left, we have the Rick Hinderer designed XM18 3.5 inch. This is the mid-size in the XM18 line, and this one has a Bowie profile blade of stonewashed 20CV, matching titanium frame lock with hardened steel lock face insert, and the tri-way pivot system that comes standard with bearings, but can be modified to either phosphor bronze or nylon washers, which are all included. You can see it's got a nice snappy flipper deployment. The blade is very robust and is going to hold up well for heavy use. 20CV is an analog to M390 and is going to have excellent corrosion and edge retention. And we've got red G10 scales on this one, but it is available in a few colors, and then satin hardware and barrel spacers, all of which are user customizable with parts from Hinderer. And then, of course, we've got a matching stonewashed titanium clip that can be set up for right-hand tip-up or tip-down carry. And another high-end hard-use folder, we've got the Chris Reeve Knives Sebenza, and this is the new 31 model. And as you can see, this is a left-handed version. We've got the new full inlay. So the inlay comes all the way across the handle and is not split. We've got black canvas micarta on this one. You can see it has a more ergonomic handle. What you can't see is the ceramic ball lock interface. So instead of a hardened steel lock face, they've got a ceramic ball in there. Makes for very smooth operation and solid lockup. You've got an off-centered clip. So instead of resting straight on the lock bar, it rests on the frame side, which helps to prevent unintentional tension on the lock bar when trying to disengage it. And then we've got a blade of high hollow ground S35 VN. So a nice all-around performer there. Nice slim design, very smooth in operation, and also a great looking knife while still being capable of some pretty heavy use. And we have several of the 31s in both the large and small size in stock soon. And next we'll jump over to the right with the Protech Sprint. This is a California legal automatic, and this version has a black DLC coated S35 VN and blue hard anodized handles. Very compact design with a streamlined construction. Black DLC coated deep carry clip for right hand tip up only carry. Nice snappy coil spring mechanism there. And of course, with all Protech knives, this is 100% made in the USA with US materials. Another California legal auto here is the Calmigo. We've got black coated 154 cm on this one and a nice drop point blade. And this is their Tron handle. So you can see it's got some grooved milling that is reminiscent of the laser bikes from Tron. You've got black coated hardware on this one. Nice slide safety for carry. Inline lanyard attachment point there. And again, a right hand tip up DLC coated deep carry clip. Nice snappy operation on that. This one has a more robust straight spine with no swedge. So a little more of a heavy user than the Sprint. But both are great options if you want to carry an auto and have length restrictions in your area. And another great Protech automatic is the TR5 or Tactical Response 5. And we have a couple of limited run versions with Devin Thomas stainless basket weave Damascus blades and mother of pearl inlaid buttons. Great looking pattern on there. And you've got almost a spear point profile with a high saber grind. Nice swedge there. And that is if you're going to use this knife. Definitely a nice collector's piece. You've also got their fish scale milling on the black aluminum handle for a bit more visual appeal. And then again, a black DLC clip and a stainless steel backspacer with two-tone finish, lanyard hole attachment, and exposed end at the pommel there. And as I said, these are limited. There were 60 of these produced, and this one is number 38, and we have one additional piece as well. And here on my right, we have the Michael Zieba designed MKM Flame Flipper. We got this in the black PVD with the single edge dagger blade. And this has got an M390 blade, full titanium construction with 3D machine tight clip, hardened steel lock face insert, ceramic bearings and detent. You can see it's got a nice snappy deployment there. Nice compact EDC size. It's going to carry very well. And we have several variants of this left with a limited amount of stock. We've got the red lava carbon fiber here. A very popular option. Again, with the black PVD on the titanium and the dagger blade. And this one is going to come in a drop point blade as well. This only being available with the dagger blade. And then we've got the drop point here with the blue titanium and a nice stone-washed finish. So you can see the difference in the blade shape here. Same materials, all tie for the handle and clip, and then M390 for the blade. So great little slim EDCs in a custom design with premium materials and construction. And last but not least, we have two different variations of the Spyderco Native 5. The Spyderco Native line has been a flagship model produced in Golden, Colorado since the 90s and was released in 1997. The 5th generation Native has a full flat ground blade, and these lightweight versions have bidirectional textured FRN. Most notably, they have these leaf-shaped drop point blades, dual index finger choils, and a mid backlock. Those are all key characteristics of the Native. The lightweights, as I said, have the FRN handle scales, 4-position clip, and this limited run distributor exclusive comes with S90V and a nice satin finish, and teal FRN. S90V, also known as CPM 420V, has about twice the vanadium as S30V, and this is going to deliver exceptional edge retention and wear resistance. It is a stainless steel and is going to be a little more difficult to sharpen given the high wear resistance, but is a great all-around steel. And then we've got this version over here, same construction and handle material. This is a cobalt blue, and it matches the Spy 27, 27 being the atomic number for cobalt. CPM Spy 27 is a proprietary steel developed by Spyderco and falls right between S30 and S35 in terms of edge retention, corrosion resistance, and toughness. So kind of splits the difference between the two. It will make a great all-around steel with good sharpening response, toughness, and corrosion resistance. And this is a regular production model and will be generally available. But given that this is the first drop of this knife, these are probably going to go fast. And we'll break these out with another knife for size comparison. We got the Benchmade bug out here, another great lightweight EDC design. Take a look at these side by side. So you can see the functional grip area is about the same on these two. The blade length is a little longer on the bug out, not quite as tall. You can see you lose a little bit of cutting edge to that index finger choil, but that is going to deliver a bit more control. Blade stock thickness is a bit more robust on the Native 5 while still tapering to a nice fine point. And the height of the blade is also going to deliver some strength as well. Handle thickness is going to be a bit thicker on the Native, and the weight is going to be a bit higher given the stainless steel mid backlock. The footprint on there is going to be pretty similar, a bit wider and a bit shorter on the Native, and all around, as I said, this is a great lightweight EDC design. And if you need something to store your knives, especially your Spyderco knives, we've got both the small and large zipper pouches, this being the large. They've upgraded to a nice heavy-duty black nylon, embroidered gold bug logo there, and a soft jersey lining with nice padding there. So you set your knife inside, and these zip up nice and secure for storage and transport. Again, this is Tyler with GP Knives and your Week 40 weekly update. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay sharp. If you like what you've seen today and you'd like to see more, follow us on social media, like the video below, and subscribe to our YouTube channel feed for updates on all new products.